Bereshith. Chapter 8. And Elohim remembered Noach, and all the beasts and all the cattle that were with him in the ark. And Elohim made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters subsided. And the fountains of the deep and the windows of the Shamayim were stopped, and the rain from the Shamayim was withheld, and the waters receded steadily from the earth, and at the end of the 150 days the waters diminished, and in the 7th month, the 17th day of the month, the ark rested on the mountains of Ararat, and the waters decreased steadily until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, the tops of the mountains became visible. And it came to be at the end of 40 days that Noach opened the window of the ark which he had made, and he sent out a raven, which kept going out and turning back until the waters had dried up from the earth. Then he sent out a dove from him to see if the waters had receded from the face of the ground. But the dove found no resting place for its feet, and returned into the ark to him, for the waters were on the face of all the earth. So he put out his hand and took it, and pulled it into the ark to himself. And he waited yet another 7 days, and again he sent the dove out from the ark. And the dove came to him in the evening, and see, a freshly plucked olive leaf was in its mouth. And Noach knew that the waters had receded from the earth. And he waited yet another 7 days, and sent out the dove, which did not return to him again. And it came to be in the 601st year, in the 1st month, the 1st day of the month, that the waters were dried up from the earth. And Noach removed the covering of the ark, and looked, and saw the surface of the ground was dry. And in the 2nd month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth was dry. And Elohim spoke to Noach, saying, Go out of the ark, you and your wife and your sons wives with you. Bring out with you every living creature of all flesh that is with you, of birds, of cattle, and all creeping creatures that creep on the earth, and let them teem on the earth, and bear and increase on the earth. So Noach went out, and his wife and his sons' wives with him. Every beast, every creeping creature, and every bird, whatever creeps on the earth, according to their kinds, went out of the ark. And Noach built an altar to Yahweh, and took of every clean beast and of every clean bird, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And Yahweh smelled a soothing fragrance, and Yahweh said in his heart, Never again shall I curse the ground because of man. Although the inclination of man's heart is evil from his youth, and never again smite all life, as I have done. As long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and winter and summer, and day and night shall not cease. Bereshith chapter 9. And Elohim barak Noach and his sons, and said to them, Bear fruit and increase, and fill the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you is on every beast of the earth, on every bird of the Shamayim, on all that creeps on the ground, and on all the fish of the sea. Into your hand they have been given. Every moving creature that lives is food for you. I have given you all, as the green plants. But do not eat flesh with its life, its blood, but only your blood for your lives I require. From the hand of every beast I require it, and from the hand of man. From the hand of every man's brother I require the life of man. Whoever sheds man's blood, by man his blood is shed. For in the image of Elohim has he made man. As for you, bear fruit and increase, bring forth teemingly in the earth, and increase in it. And Elohim spoke to Noach and to his sons with him, saying, And I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, of the birds, of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, of all that go out of the ark, every beast of the earth. 10. And I shall establish my covenant with you, and never again is all flesh cut off by the waters of the flood, and never again is there a flood to destroy the earth. And Elohim said, This is the sign of the covenant which I make between me and you, and every living creature that is with you, for all generations to come. I shall put my rainbow in the cloud, and it shall be for the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. And it shall be, when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the rainbow shall be seen in the cloud. And I shall remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh, and never again let the waters become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the rainbow shall be in the cloud, and I shall see it, to remember the everlasting covenant between Elohim and every living creature of all flesh that is on the earth. And Elohim said to Noach, This is the sign of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is on the earth. And the sons of Noach who went out of the ark were Shem and Cham and Japheth. And Cham was the father of Canaan. These three were the sons of Noach, and all the earth was overspread from them. And Noach, a man of the soil, began and planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine, and was drunk, and became uncovered in his tent. And Cham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his two brothers outside. So Shem and Japheth took a garment, laid it on both their shoulders, and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father. But their faces were turned away, and they did not see their father's nakedness. And Noach awoke from his wine, and he knew what his younger son had done to him, and he said, Cursed is Canaan, let him become a servant of servants to his brothers. And he said, Baruch be Yahuwah, the Elohim of Shem, and let Canaan become his servant. Let Elohim enlarge Japheth, and let him dwell in the tents of Shem, and let Canaan become his servant. And Noach lived after the flood 350 years. So all the days of Noach were 950 years, and he died. Bereshith. Chapter 10. And this is the genealogy of the sons of Noach, Shem, Cham, and Japheth, and sons were born to them after the flood. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Yawan, and Tuval, and Meshech, and Tiras. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Riphath, and Togharma. And the sons of Yawan, Elisha, and Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim. From these the coastland peoples of the nations were separated into their lands, everyone according to his language, according to their clans, into their nations. And the sons of Cham, Cush, and Mitzrayim, and Put, and Canaan. And the sons of Cush, Seva, and Kawila, and Savta, and Ramah, and Savteka. And the sons of Ramah, Sheva, and Dedan. And Cush brought forth Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before Yahweh. Therefore it is said, like Nimrod, the mighty hunter before Yahweh. And the beginning of his reign was Bavel, and Erech, and Akkad, and Calneh, in the land of Shinar. From that land he went to Ashur, and built Nineveh, and Rechoboth Arar, and Calach, and Resen between Nineveh and Calach, the great city. And Mitzrayim brought forth Ludim, and Anamim, and Lehavim, and Naphtukim, and Pathrusim, and Casluchim, from whom came the Pelishtites and Caphtorim. And Canaan brought forth Sidon his firstborn, and Keth, and the Yebusite, and the Amorite, and the Girgashite, and the Kiwite, and the Arkite, and the Sinite 12, and the Arwadite, and the Semirite, and the Chamathite. And afterward the clans of the Canaanites were spread abroad, and the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon, as you go toward Gerar, as far as Azah, as you go toward Sedom, and Amorah, and Admah, and Seboim, as far as Lasha. These were the sons of Cham, according to their clans, according to their languages, in their lands, in their nations. And also to Shem, the father of all the children of Ephver, the brother of Japheth the elder, brought forth. The sons of Shem, Ehelam, and Ashur, and Arpachshad, and Lud, and Aram. And the sons of Aram, Uts, and Kul, and Gether, and Mash. And Arpachshad brought forth Shelik, and Shelach brought forth Aver. And to Aver were born two sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days the earth was divided, and his brother's name was Yoktan. And Yoktan brought forth Almadad, and Sheleph, and Katsarmoeth, and Yerach, and Hadoram, and Uzal, and Dikla, and Oval, and Avimael, and Sheva, and Ophir, and Kawila, and Yovav. All these were sons of Yoktan, and their dwelling place was from Mehisha as you go toward Sephar, a mountain of the east. These were the sons of Shem, according to their clans, according to their languages, in their lands, according to their nations. These were the clans of the sons of Noach, according to their generations, in their nations, and from these the nations were divided on the earth after the flood.